Alright, for a basic rack pull, you want to set the bar just under your knees.
Xside on the
Grip the
track.
bar with a double overhand grip. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart, but a comfortable, powerful stance. Corkscrew your arms into your lats and bring your chest up and maintain tension. For your lower body, you want to push your bottom back, sit down in it, engage your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quads. And you want to press through the floor, bringing the bar up, bring your hips to the bar, and squeeze. Repeat the motion, letting the bar come to a full rest. So this is not a Romanian deadlift. You want to let that bar come to a complete stop at the bottom. Reset your form totally and go into your next rep. Reverse the motion, go back into your next rep. So while I was going through this tutorial, it started to get good to me, so I started to, give me a little rack pull workout in, just cause, once you start feeling it, it has so many benefits. I mean, it's a smaller range of motion versus the deadlift, so it helps take out some of those limitations you might feel in your flexibility. Also, I mean, it just helps, with lockout. Also, being that it's a shorter range of motion, you can kind of overload it a little bit. So my plan right now, my goal for deadlift is to hit 500. The last thing I did was 495, but when I get on my rack pulls, I try to just go as heavy as I can. I like the double overhand grip because I see people doing mixed grip on this. To me, it makes no sense. You want to build your grip, why not right here? Like when you're doing a deadlift and you're going for a 1 rep max, okay, fine, do what grip that works for you. But when you're doing accessories like this that help the deadlift, you want to try to go ahead and increase that grip strength before you start changing things up. And I definitely wouldn't go to any other grip but a double overhand grip on these movements. Like as I go up in weight, I might bring in some wrist wraps or some straps or something like that just to help me hold it once my grip starts failing. But as I go, I'm going to keep that double overhand grip. I feel like with that grip and that tension in my lats and in my body, I can really engage my back so I can get the benefits of blowing up my back. Like I want a big back. I want a big, wide, strong back, because with a big, wide, strong back, that helps me on my bench press. It gives me a wider platform when I'm bitching. It gives me a nice place to sit my bar because I'm building my traps,
Xside on
when
the
I
track.
squat. So it helps everything get stable. This is a good move for pretty much any of your compound movements, your overhead press, anything. You're getting strong doing this in your quads. You're getting strength in your hamstrings, and it's really blowing you up. I would not change my grip. Grip strength is so important to lifting maximum weight. So as you can see here, I'm just loading up the bar. I'm just kind of testing myself to see where I'm going with this, and just having a little fun. Alright, so right now I'm getting ready to jump up to like 405. Like you might notice, I'm keeping my reps really low on this. Maybe sets of 5, 3, something like that, depending on how I'm feeling. I rarely go over that when I'm doing rack pulls because my main focus is just building strength and just really trying to blow things up. I'm not trying to get aesthetic going into like 8, 12 and reps like that. You can easily hurt yourself on these if you let your mind drift, especially if you're doing super lightweight. I might go higher in reps if I'm warming up, just trying to make sure I'm feeling every body part I want to feel when I'm doing it. But another thing you might notice, I finally threw on some wrist straps because my grip is starting to slip, and I want to be able to get these reps in. Like I said, I'm not going high reps. I'm going 5 and below, just seeing how it feels and just having some fun in here, letting it feel good, going for it. And I'm just jumping up in weight right here. I went from 405 to 475. So, like I said, my max on deadlift so far is 495. So I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to get 475, no problem. So I throw that on there. And like what I want to do is try to get over my deadlift max. So if I'm doing a rack pull, it's a shorter range of motion like we discussed before. So I should be able to move that weight, to lock out from that point, because it's not a full range of motion. It's not from the floor all the way up. It's just under my knees, getting maximum power from everything. So, and it just, I don't know, you have to throw these in there. I'll throw these in there maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that, depending on how I'm feeling. I might 1 week do deadlifts, come in the next week, do rack pulls. Oh yeah, and right here, everybody, about calculating that weight. So right here, if I'm not mistaken, this is about the time where I'm trying to, go higher than I ever went. So I went from 475 and I jumped all the way up to 505. Like I said, I haven't been able to get 5 on the deadlift, but I'm going for a PR right here with 505 on the rack pull. So never pull higher than maybe 490 on the rack pull, but today, yes sir, 495, and it feels so good.